Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where we simplify technology for you. In today's episode, we are going to dive into running a multi-container app using Docker Compose. Specifically, we are going to break down the process of setting up a front end, a backend, and a database all together. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit subscribe and the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Let's start with a quick introduction to Docker Compose. Docker Compose is a tool that allows us to define and run multi-container Docker applications. Instead of using lengthy command lines to start our containers, we are going to use a YAML file to specify our application services, making the entire process more manageable and readable. Now, let's get started. We'll assume that you have Docker and Docker Compose installed on your machine. If not, we have videos on how to install these on various operating systems, so make sure to check those out. For our example, we will be running a simple web app with a Python Flask backend, a React front end, and a MongoDB database. The first step is to create our Docker Compose file. We name it dockercompose.yaml. Inside this file, we'll define three services: our DB, backend, and front end. The DB service will use the MongoDB image. We'll define the volumes for persistent data storage and set the necessary environment variables. With the backend service, we'll build the Docker file in the backend directory and link it to the DB service using depends_on. And our front-end service will be built from the Docker file in the front-end directory, and it will also depend on the backend service. Remember, our YAML file should be structured, easy to read, and should contain all the necessary services for our application. After setting up our Docker Compose file, it's time to run it. We do this by going to our terminal and typing Docker Compose up. Docker will then start building our containers based on the service definitions in our Docker Compose file. Now our multi-container app should be up and running. From here, we can test it out by opening a browser and going to the address of our front-end service, typically localhost followed by the port we specified in our Docker Compose file. And there you have it. You've just run a multi-container app using Docker Compose. Don't be afraid to experiment and explore different configurations. Docker Compose is a powerful tool that can simplify the process of managing multi-container apps, so it's definitely worth mastering. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tech tutorials. Happy coding!